popery, that metropolitan munificence, that glittering back passage. It's 7 p.m. on a fairly ordinary springy evening. Theatre-goers rub shoulders with prostitutes. Local businessmen on their way home are having one last drink as they collide with a younger crowd arriving for their first. Velcro, a young single mum, is making her way back to the laundrette where she works.
Join the party on Old Compton Street. Feel the pavement throb beneath your feet. Take a seat. Watch the show. Nothing's normal on Old Compton Street. Dress informal as you jump aboard. Step inside, urges will be satisfied. Here where life is sweet. Old Compton Street.
Life's a circus on Old Compton Street. Punks and rockers and the rich elite drink and eat side by side.
Fun's contagious on Old Compton Street. It's outrageous, there are boys for boys, boys for girls, boys for old men wearing pearls. No one's obsolete. Old Compton Street.
Elsewhere, Velcro's best friend Robbie emerges from the doorway of a posh restaurant.
That was lovely.
Are you sure you'll come for another drink?
Oh, I've got to get to work.
People's washing can wait.
But my rent won't.
Let me help you out now.
George, you just bought me dinner.
It gives me pleasure. You at least allow me that. Bless you.
Thank you. You've got my number, just call. Within this mountain of some haven't shown have not. Some days you start with
Every flavor. Try a slice of life on Compton Street. See the flies that swarm around the beat. Trick or treat. Who can say?
In the flat above the laundrette, Dawn and Claudette appear in a window. They are sisters. They are ugly.
Hey, what are you doing? That's my stuff.
We've changed the locks, you're evicted.
What is my flat? What is mine?
Just on the way down. Hey!
Don't you dare! Lucky me even stepsisters like you, eh? Twins! Not identical, but equally unpleasant. You can't do this!
We just say we're getting it fumigated. Don't want to catch guys. And that's not all. When Dad gets out of prison, he wants it all jet back home. But until then, you've got to keep paying. What was that? I just felt the bed creeping
But the
up.
laundrette was Mum's.
Yes, it was, but it's not anymore, is it? Your silly mummy didn't leave a will. I read you'd forgotten. He'd forget his balls if he weren't in a bag. Hey! Pick your poison on Old Compton Street. Girls and boys on shower and dazzle straight. See like shore, every taste is catered for.
Here where all worlds meet. Old Compton Street.
There's commotion outside Prince Edward Theatre where Adele Dazeem is starring in Frozen 5, The Frigid Fanny. James
cities have the same, the street that knows no shame, a bright facade whose but hard as nail.
Scratch it and sniff the memory heads are turning on Compton Street. Is a burning while the industry passes by. Rainbow flags are flying by. Try a slice of life. Every voice is right. Here where all of things. Old Compton
In the laundrette, sit and spin, Velcro is working, surrounded by stacked washing machines and tumble dryers. She multitasks by folding clothes whilst chatting to her friend, a local rickshaw driver known affectionately as Side Saddle.
Oh, that's so sweet. Sweet, but expensive. They got out of them so quick. Seems like only yesterday Becky was this size. Hey, could you bring me some of her old stuff, if you don't mind hand-me-downs? Mind, I'd love it. Now, how much do I owe you for this lot? That'll be $8.50. Damn, that's going to wipe me out. I'm going to need a couple more rides on my rickshaw. Oh, Side Saddle. Can I give you the rest later?
Don't you worry about it. For you, it's half price.
Thanks, Robert. Oh, yeah. Hey, have they opened Fifth Street yet? They shut the road by the theatre. Oh, that James Prince, the mayor guy.
He's not mayor yet. And did you know, I used to have a poster of him by my bed when he was a swimmer.
Ooh, lovely. Just imagine waking up next to that. Right, well, see you later. See you later.
Thanks.
Hey, what's all this?
They've kicked me out.
Who?
Dumb and Dumber. Oh, can I stay with you for just a bit?
Of course you can. You know how much Becky loves you.
Just till I get myself sorted. That's not all. They put the rent up on this place.
This whole thing with Les makes me sick. It was your mum's laundrette. It would have gone under if it wasn't for us. Of course, I'd have left it to you,
And the
but...
lawyer said there's no will, so it's my stepfather's, end of.
But they can't just put the rent
And
up.
who's to stop them? And when Les gets out of the nick, he wants the whole place back anyway.
Great. So where are we going to go?
Well, you can go back to Staines.
Are you having a laugh?
Come on, there are worse places.
I tried my whole life to get out of Staines, and here I am in a laundrette trying to get stains out.
Well, you have to work in Soho.
It's the dirtiest place in the world. The sheets that come in here are so full of bodily fluids I could wring them out and start a fertility clinic.
Mum used to when she opened this place then.
I miss her, you know. It's so hard when she didn't really remember me. Not in the end.
She was an angel. Till Les clipped her wings.
Well, what we need right now is a fairy godmother. Hey, where'd you get that money from? Are you still seeing that guy?
Yes and no.
Which?
It's complicated.
He must be loaded. Don't screw this one up. Does he have a brother? Without the gauging.
Oh, don't sound so desperate. Mr. Wright will come by one day. That crow, if I was straight, I would go out with you like a shot.
If I'd have ya. No, ain't gonna happen. Fag out to the West End, that's me. How hard can it be? I just want to settle down.
Ditto, we share the same dream. I just want to wake up next to the same man for the next 30 years.
So do I. Someone to tell me I'm doing all right.
Someone to tell me when I'm being a twat.
Being a twat.
Yeah, but not you.
I never wanted a lost. Just my own special someone and a father Becky. Just imagine pouring your cornflakes, looking up and someone's there. Someone you just spent the night with. Someone's life you're proud to share. Having put my face on, having done my hair, having had to worry as it's him standing there.
Just imagine out on the dance floor, turning round and there he is. It's your man, the one you came in with 3 years on your hand in his. Living in a semi, maybe haven't packed. Nothing that's too fancy, tell me what's wrong with that.
Wishing for the normal kind of dream, nothing too excessive or extreme. Hoping for the
ambitious? Am I out of touch? Am I wishing for too much?
Who is it?
Oh, it's him! No, not you, no. Yeah, I'm just away. Yeah, I'd love to. Use your time. By the lions. Alright, go.
By the lions. What is it, a zookeeper?
Leave it.
I never knew zookeepers owned that much.
You will meet him when the time is right.
Feeding time?
Alright, leave it.
You really like him, don't you?
Yeah, I really like it. But it's just so hard.
Oh, spare me the details.
I mean, it's hard to get together. We're so busy. It's Skype, it's text, and then when I do see him, I just want more. Just imagine cooking lasagna like those adverts on TV.
Sitting on a fake leather sofa, babies bouncing on my knee.
Living within reason, loving when I can, feeling like a someone, not some sad old soran.
Just imagine mowing the lawn.
Just imagine popping some corn.
Just imagine breakfast in bed.
Just imagine owning a shed.
Just imagine doing the school run.
Going for picnics.
Keeping a cowfish. Hoping for the humdrum. Is that in mind? Always seem to find it. Tell me why can't I? Wishing for the normal kind of dream. Trouble is they're harder than they seem. Going to a nightclub, cinemas and such.
Eating in a restaurant, happy to go nuts.
Am I too ambitious? Am I out of touch? Am I wishing for too much?
Just imagine cleaning the Volvo.
Just imagine planting a rose bush.
Just imagine having our mortgage.
Just imagine keeping a goldfish.
A goldfish.
Yeah, I won one once. Throwing ping pong balls in a jam jar at a fun fair.
You sado.
The campaign headquarters of James Prince is a hive of activity, and above the madness, James's campaign manager, the tyrannical William George, holds court. William and Sasha are reading a newspaper.
Not a bad piece on page 5. The Prince and the Pauper. I love that, editor. Last week, I threatened to chop his balls off. And this week, we're picking out curtains together in Laura Ashley.
Don't I look a bit smug? You, the big issue seller.
James, meet my new assistant, T.
Hi, it's Sasha. He calls me T.
Or to give her full name, T, milk and 2 sugars. Hyphenated.
Unbelievable.
I thought we agreed.
Look, you helping the homeless, page 5, that's all that matters.
I'll have my father back.
Give it to him, T. Job description is campaign manager. So let me manage. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, if you say so.
I don't say so. I know so. I don't think I do. Page 5 is pretty good for a piece like that. Now all we have to do is fill in the pages in between. Marilyn, I don't suppose you'd consider a page 3.
Very funny. Is there anyone who'd be interested in my old carcass? Hey!
Well, I am.
And there speaks the politician. T, schedule now.
William, please, no like Sasha. You're on Good Morning Britain sofa at 9 AM and then 12 London Fire Brigade.
Good. Hang out with the heroes. Makes you look tough. Oh, and there'll be a pole. Marilyn, a pole dancing off.
Misogynistic, sexist, and insulting. Should have a lie down.
T, fancy a lie down?
I'm a lawyer. One word, tribunal.
I'm alright.
I'm due in chambers. I'll see you later.
Think about what we said. Maybe have a Brazilian. You can't do page 3 looking like a privet hedge.
lady, and page 5 is all well and good, but what if someone finds out that the person I was photographed with actually works for us?
It's all publicity.
How we run the campaign reflects how we will run City Hall. I want nothing to be fake.
You're not doing it. I am. That's the difference. It's not my job to keep clean. It's my job to make sure you are London's next mayor.
That poster slogan reflects how I want to run London, with honesty. Sweet talk on the way. How can you go wrong with honest? How can you go wrong with simple truth? Plain talking, that's what people want. Since when did decency become old-fashioned? In my screen of cliche, I promised that I'd play it straight. These buzzwords will just have to wait. I intend to win the race in my all things that you don't know. How can you go wrong with honest? How can you give way to lies and sneeze? I ask you, what is there to gain? And who made arrogance a job requirement for the public servants we elect? Who think that once in City Hall, somehow they're above it all? I think Londoners deserve far more respect.
At the end of the day, it's all about a course in a box. We may be the oarsmen, but remember I'll stay to the dream of the victims and scream and dream of this awareness.
Spin out of control. Sign the paperwork and sell your soul. Spin, doctor, every word you say. Spin until you win the day.
And with a bottle of tastefully applied makeup, James is off to the TV studios for another round of grueling interviews from a variety of forgettable presenters on an array of tasteless sofas. Because Frank's their idea for how to say
Wrong with honest, how can you condone turning blind eyes? I promise I will look ahead. And when was avarice decreed an art form? I'll ensure corruption is stamped out. But issues like these have to wait. Voters must first choose my fate. But as mayor of London, will I have to
At the end of the day, it's all about a course in a box. Create opportunity, don't wait until it's done. When a building goes on fire, then hunt it in the press. Great quotes, third notes, and zero safe success.
Spin at every turn. Common decency can crash and burn. Spin, keep that image great and spin. Make sure that man don't cost
Season for Paul, one of the main sponsors of the mayoral campaign, industry tycoon Lord Bellingham.
William, I'm looking at this guest list. This fundraiser is not about you squeezing money out of people. It's about having the right people you can squeeze in the future. And you and I may not share the same idea about the right sort of person. My money, my office, my guest list. Agreed?
Agreed.
Last push until the nominations are closed. I think that this duo could make or break this campaign.
Sign the paperwork and sell your soul. Spin, doctor, every word you say. Spin until you win the day. Sell your soul is gonna pay. Spin a web, for in a web, the spider will bring steady spray.
Spin until you win the Oi! Where do you think you're going? It's not a 9 to 5, you know, photo shoot now.
Alright, I'll be there. Just give me a minute. Hello.
Hi, it's me. Look, I'm going to be late. But just text me and say that you're okay, okay? Too many okays. But just text me.
It is 9 p.m. The crowds and the patrons of Trafalgar Square have begun to disperse. Nelson and his 4 lions stand proudly guarding the Mall. Robbie is found beside one of the lions' paws.
Doesn't it seem strange, talking in this way? Gypsies of the ether, typing what we say. Secretive liaisons, flirting on the screen. Building up a picture in which no one can be seen. Bold enough to share my inner thoughts and what I feel. Safely in the knowledge I can choose just how much I reveal. You are my intimate stranger. You are my faraway friend. 2 souls linked by a highway, and the messages we send. Nobody gets hurt meeting in this place. Gypsies of the ether, wanderers in space, keeping ourselves hidden, safe behind the font. Free of inhibition, we can be just who we want. Maybe for a moment I believe this fantasy. Someone in the abstract I create, but in life I can't be. You are my intimate stranger. You are my faraway friend. 2 souls linked by a highway, and the messages we send. You are my intimate stranger. You are my faraway friend. 2 souls linked by a highway, and the messages, and the messages, and the messages we send. Doesn't it seem strange meeting in this place? Gypsies of the ether. A week without you seems like forever. Well, a week's a long time in politics. How long do you have? Now? No, before you die. Of course now. This is just a quick hello. Yeah. Anyone would think you was running for mayor. I just want to squodge you. Squodge? Wendy does to Peter Pan.
That is gay.
I thought you didn't like that one.
I don't like labels. Don't answer it.
Like you wouldn't. Crow, you know I can't talk right now. Oh God, not another one. Alright, I was sorted. Sorry, it's a work thing.
How's it going?
Not good. Another machine's gone down and it's gonna cost.
I can always help.
Look, I don't want your money.
Okay.
Leave it. Don't answer it.
Hello, darling. Oh yeah, just getting some fresh air. Okay. Sorry. Not distracted, just deep in thought. Chinese, yes, I'll pick it up, 30 minutes.
Leader of the opposition. How's that going? I can always help.
Not a problem, you heard.
You've got to go.
Couple of days.
Couple of days. Go.
You are my intimate stranger.
You are my faraway friend. Two souls linked by a highway,
And the messages,
and the messages we sent.
Dana are found inside Glamour Mall, the strip club they run right next door to Robbie's laundrette. Having returned from a night out on what I understand is known as the Lash, they are also moving what I understand are known as their Lashminas. In the garish light of day, they look particularly unglamorous. Oh,
Did you hear that? Well, I'm leaving Doris's.
what?
Some posh bitch, probably a dyke.
But filthy rich with a cracking rack. Whatever.
I've got a tongue like Gandhi's flip-flop. I'll never drink.
Look at the state of this place.
Yeah, but when Leslie's out, we'll get the laundrette. Planning permission will be no problem. We can knock through, expand, go up market.
It's a strip club.
All right, down market, but bigger.
You've got a dream, haven't you? Anyways, how'd you get on last night? I saw you nearly had his tonsils out.
I found it. I found it. Everything we've been looking for in a bloke.
What? Well hung and mute.
Well, not exactly. I tell you, I thought this was it.
Well?
Married. Bastard! He gave me this whole sob story about how his wife was in a wheelchair and he wasn't getting any. So he says, would you like to come back to my place? Not been there 5 minutes and I hear a car pull up.
The spastic wife!
Exactly! My wife, he goes, I said, I thought she was in a wheelchair. Because I hear footsteps on the front path, not wheels. Footsteps.
Unbelievable!
I said, I thought she was in a wheelchair. Where's she been frigging loads? Next thing you know, I'm going to bundle down the back door and at the front of the cab.
You like a bowling ball, you?
Bowling ball.
Yeah, picked up, fingered and thrown back down the alley.
Too many disappointments.
Maybe we should give them up altogether. I wish they'd invent a cigarette patch to help me give up men. Just slap it on, your cravings are gone, but how would I fill my days then? It's always the wrong Mr. Right who suddenly lands in my lap. They're chicks who pass in the night, falling in love is crap. Aloud about boom, farewell tonight's on the pole. I'm so over men, I don't need a guy. And as for the sex, there's always DIY. Something hot till the rocking up starts, and then I work the summer air parts. Lying on your back, trying to keep breath, fake cat and screw. Oh, you're the
The politics out and cooked in the sun. As for romance, I'm not alone. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm so over there. Robbie shitty shirtlifter, just in time, service wash, Lowton. That's quality schmutter, that is. Don't shrink it.
I think somebody already has. And seeing as you want one's laundrette so much, do it yourself.
I don't know why Dad didn't just kick you out of your mum yard. You're like a milestone around his neck.
It's Millstone, and Les is no father of mine.
Whatever. Point is you and the scrubber ain't got long. Basically, the end of the I'm not being funny. Sling your hook.
If they had a jab, I'd give it a stab to make me immune to men.
Kindness and quick, just one little prick. Instead of the usual 10.
I'm so over men,
Especially when they're pissed. Don't you turn us down. They don't know what they've missed. Act like ice from the toilet to melt. My advice, try and chastity belt. Have a book to watch. Bags in the seat. White front door. I don't think so.
cow feet across and beer cans to chop. Do we miss them?
Do we fuck?
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm so over men. No more pregnancy tests. No more need for precautions. No more having our guests. No more getting small potion. No more I'm going bald. No more love boyfriend hiding. No more love after fun. No more accidentally gardening. No more won't we be friends. No more first make me mama. No more is where it ends. No more made for each other. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm so
William, George and Sasha out on the campaign trail in Soho.
Relax, it's just selling. But you're selling a candidate. Now come on, let's see that winning posture.
I find it hard to...
Buttocks in, chest out.
William, I don't really think that would
It's
help.
not for them, it's for me. Good girl. Now, watch and learn. Hello, ladies. Ladies?
We were wondering if you were thinking of voting.
Hello.
For London's mayor.
Oh, and what you got to offer a single girl that's going to make her put a kiss in your box?
It's not my box, unfortunately. We're canvassing for James Prince.
Good.
I love an upstanding member.
I must get this. Sasha, you're on your own.
Have you ever been in a titty bar?
Well, there's your chance. Just don't touch your seats, they're still wet.
Lord Bellingham, how are you?
I've been better, William. Cut into the chase. You've screwed up.
In what way?
Reach inside your cheap, shiny Primark suit and take out the fundraising invitation.
The invitation?
Notice anything missing.
Well, there should be the date and the time.
Sponsor?
Oh, Christ.
You could say that, William. No sponsor, no money, no party. You see how it works.
Yes, I
You
see.
break them.
No, sending new invitations will just underline our error.
Our error. Since you at least managed to include the address, I assume you'd like the event to be held here as planned.
Yes, of
I hope
course.
your candidate runs London better than you run his campaign.
I'm sorry,
That's all.
Shit. Sasha! Back to the office! You've screwed up on the party invites. Lord Bonnett's name's not on them.
Bollocks party.
I thought you was going to show me your manly facet. Get off me!
You had me at hello! James Prince requests the pleasure of your company. Well, his wish shall be granted. Fancy not out. Proper not out. But he's got a fiancée, hasn't he? Since when has that ever stopped you?
No, we can't.
Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes, we will. You wore all over me. Like a flaming crash. Never had a man. Thing with loads of cash. One last thing, then we'll call it a day. Buy something and we'll have it away. It's not being the one. Give love a chance. Go to his party. Have a dance to Dance City Hall. And he's 1 on the 10. I'm so I'm gonna get my leg off
After an exhausting day's campaigning, James is still working in his study at home.
They'll be lucky to have you.
Who?
London, of course. Who do you think I meant?
Sorry, it was elsewhere.
You're working too hard. You should come to bed.
Marilyn,
What?
I couldn't do this without you,
I know.
and I need you,
I know.
and I'm sorry.
For what?
Well, it won't always be like this,
Yes, it will. And it'll probably get worse if you get in.
and if I don't,
Then it'll be something else. You can't change and I can't change you. It was just the same at university. It was Amnesty International, the Debating Society, the Free Knitting Bands of the Arctic Pensioners.
that bad, huh?
That bad, but that was the deal, remember?
Yes, I do. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Remember when our heads were full of big ideas? Remember then?
I don't remember how that feels, but when you're young, then somehow everything's a blast. Remember when?
Remember then, remember us. Remember when you dreamt you'd be like Robin Hood. Remember then.
I know not all of it was good.
We'd talk for us, some big one crisis to discuss.
Remember then, remember us.
Strange how you and I never have to try, somehow we muddle through.
No denying it, you just seem to fit like an old comfy shoe.
Such a way with us.
But the best us in our whole class of nerds.
Hey, remember when you grew a mullet? But that's gone.
It was this long.
Remember when you said that email won't catch on?
So I was wrong. Your mobile phone. Yes, it was bigger than a bus. The signal was rubbish. Remember laughter and tears. But when you're young,
then somehow
everything's a plus.
Now come to bed.
Remember then.
It's been a while.
I'll be up, I promise.
Later, back in the laundress, Robbie and Velcro have been chewing the fat. Rather an unpalatable expression for the calorie counters amongst us.
It's a shame he's in his suit. I'd bet he'd get more votes if he was in his Speedos.
Then where would he pin his rosette?
Right on his policy package.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Do that thing, you know.
Oh, I love it when you do that.
Alright, what do you want?
Splash patch.
Show the dough.
Feel the lolly. Dolly.
Right. Here.
How much?
500, the usual.
3 words, not enough.
That's syllables, not words.
All right, Carol Sod involved in it. We told you. That's the old rate. It's gone up.
You'd have to give me a bit longer.
24 hours. 12! Otherwise, we're changing the locks on this place too. You're wasting your time, love. He's a knob jockey.
Right, that's all we need.
What are you going to do?
I don't know, what can I do?
Sell your body.
Oh, very funny.
Oh, second thoughts, you wouldn't get that much.
Hi. Hi, it's me. Look, I just had to hear your voice. I've only got a minute, I'm sorry.
It's alright, you don't have to apologise, I get it. I'm glad you called. When can I see you? If it helps, I'm free tonight. Or tomorrow night.
I've got this thing tonight and a fundraiser tomorrow, but the next available moment, I swear.
Alright, right. You know where I am, and you know I want to see you. Just make it soon, alright?
I will. I'll call later if I can.
Okay, bye.
That was so gooey. I've never seen you like it. It's like you've been abducted by aliens and they've brought back this Andrex puppy. So, tell me his name.
I can't. It's complicated. All I can say is that he makes me smile. On the inside. Is that love?
I don't know. It's been a long time. I can't remember.
Side saddle, you shouldn't have done. Look, I told you it was half price. At least until you can afford more.
Sort of embarrassing. They're not from me. I just took them off the delivery guy. Is my washing ready?
Yeah, I just done it.
Who are they from then?
His new boyfriend, but don't ask his name because he won't tell you.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't know anyone who would. Oh.
Jesus Christ, Robbie! What's he sending you money for? You're not really selling your body, are
No,
you?
of course not.
Well, how much is there?
I don't know. You count it.
I'd like to have you with me. I think we'll quite proceed. It's high time our relationship became far less diluted. No one needs to know the truth, the way in which we met, the sordid little details, the time we can't forget. Robbie, I hope I haven't misjudged our situation, but the time we spend together is the highlight of any week. I'd like more of it and hope that you would too. I'm hosting an event tomorrow night at the office. It's a black tie affair, and as it will be a late night, I'd like for you to stay over. I've took the liberty of informing Prada and Snowsy to expect you. It's all an account. Just choose something nice. And I've put something nice in the envelope for you. I can't bear you on our cold streets. I won't share you, so I think a change is worth a try. I don't rate what I can buy. There are ways to be.
worries me. Oh, here, give it here.
What are you doing?
I'm sending her back with the flowers.
Robbie, what's going on? You just spoke to him on the phone and lit up like black pearl illuminations. Now you're playing hard to get.
Not from him. Side Tado, can you give us a minute?
I'll give you all night on my phone.
And?
I'm seeing this guy.
I know you are.
Well, no, I'm sort of seeing two guys.
What?
No, I'm not, but I am.
Robbie, you're not making any sense. Are you on something?
Right. I've been seeing this guy for 3 months and I think I've fallen in love with him. But it's complicated.
What's complicated? He just sent you £1,000 and a bunch of flowers.
No, he hasn't. They're from someone else. An older man. A businessman. A lord.
A lord?
I met him on a website where older rich guys meet younger, less rich guys.
Robbie!
I know, but we needed the money. He took a shine to me, I went along with it. You know, drinks, dinners, movies. I was just company for him. But now, it's turned into wads of cash and flowers and he's asking me to stay the night. That feels like prostitution.
Well, duh! What? Is your boyfriend found out?
No, nothing like that.
So what's the problem? Ditch Lord Sugar Daddy and be with Prince Charming.
It's not as easy as that, you see. There's a Princess Charming.
He's married.
Fiancé.
Oh, Christ, Robbie.
And you know him? Well, you know of him.
I do.
He's kind of famous.
Famous closet case. There's so many I wouldn't know where to start. Oh, Robbie, just tell me his name. Get real.
I'm serious.
James Prince, the mayor. He's not gay.
Oh, I can promise you he is. But not publicly. He's not like any other guy I've been with.
Robbie, this has danger written all over it.
I know.
I think number 5's free. On the right. You read about things like this. Politicians, affairs, wives, and you're seeing that lord as well. I'm sorry,
It's under control.
Today, maybe, but you can't control the press. Now listen.
I've heard it, I am not getting rid of the best thing in my life because of what might happen tomorrow, okay?
Hey, why did you just come out? I don't care.
Well, it's fiancé, right?
I can't believe this. I've got to get my gay diary aligned. Gay, straight, bi, married, gay married, Arthur, Martha, Grindr, Tinder. That's my heading. Now take him for example. To me, it's quite clear. He has to be queer. But I'll admit they're getting harder to start. Unless they're screaming out and proud or singing show tunes way too loud. I wouldn't like to say who's into what. It's hard to tell the gay guys from the straight these days. It's hard to tell the princes from the queens. Every bar in Soho that wants to strictly no-go, they walk somewhere between with a clientele that's mixed. It's hard to tell the gay guys from the straight these days. It's hard to tell the homos from their heads. He's hotter than wasabi, but does he love Ken Barbie? I'm not placing any bets. Head to toe in Gucci, legs are rather smoochy. Seems the time for pulling back. Then in conversation comes a revelation. He is mincing more than just his words.
It's hard to tell the gay guys from the straight these days. It's hard to tell the bandits from the bush. Birds play Casanova, which falls a maiden over. It's fine for tea and chat, but for which team does he bat? It's hard to tell the gay guys from the straight these days. It's hard to tell the 1 in every 10. Some love topless strippers, others dream of ruby slippers. Well, ain't that typical of men? Quite the disco bunny, times when it's not great cheese on. Then you see he wears a wedding ring.
A wedding ring. Join me
They moisturize them, so it's hard to tell. The gay guys from the straight is hard to tell which way that they're inclined. Making sure they're pretty for a night out on the city. They both have one thing on their mind. They both have one thing on their mind.
Out in Soho Square after their night out assessing the sexual orientation of its inhabitants by asking them to provide the surnames for the following list: Liza, Cheetah, and Barbara. Not surprisingly, many single gentlemen scored 3 out of 3.
Hey, Robbie. How's the head? Oh, I feel like I've been hit by a Budweiser truck. One too many vodka shots.
I've hardly slept a wink. Oh, Crow, I can't believe I've got myself into this mess.
Which one is it? Lord Gay or Mayor? Not quite sure. Oh, it's the Mayor. Give me the phone.
No.
I know who he is. Just give me the phone.
For God's sake.
Can't wait to see you. Thinking of you. Squidge.
It's Squudge. Oh, Crow, he makes my tummy go. What am I going to do? Like, I can't continue with Lord Bellingham. Oh, I've got to send him back that money.
Oh, Robbie, have a brain. £1,000 to common useful, right? Of course, right. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go and give Trash and Trollop the rent and get them off our backs. Then you're going to go down to Pride and get you all dolled up in the best tux. And maybe pick out a little something for me.
For you?
Let's just call it a thank you for all the shit you've put me through. Agreed? Just nod. Then you're going to go with this swanky party and be all sweetness and light with his lordship. You're never going to see him again.
He wants me to stay the night.
And you're going to have every intention of doing so until I call you at midnight.
What?
I'll call you and think of some excuse. The laundrette's burned down. Becky's exploded. Use your imagination.
And?
You make your excuses and come home. That way, you've kept up your side of the bargain with his lordship and stayed faithful to Prince Bisexual.
Oh, you make it sound so simple.
That's because it is. Hi guys, you're right. Do you need a ride? Actually, yes we do. Where to? Prada, Sloane Street. Shut up, you muppet. That's a long way. That's not it. You've got to wait for us there, then take him for a haircut. Come to think of it, how much till midnight? 100 quid? Right, Robbie, pay her 50. 50? Half price, remember?
You owe me?
Prada, Sloane Street, that's a bit upmarket. He's got a swanky party night, haven't you? Push do.
Yeah, great.
You don't sound so keen. He's warming to the idea, aren't you?
Sure.
Well, let your face know. You shall go to the ball, Cinderella. I'll take you for a ride. Yes, you shall go to the ball, my lucky fella. Your carriage waits, just step inside.
I can't do tricks with pumpkins or horses from white eyes. But who needs beds and bourbon when you've got me for half price?
bigger answers. Call us.
Symptomatic of these functions is a horde of crashing balls. The first line of fresh challenge and they're beating down the doors. Like bees around the honey, like moths around the flame. They chase after the young bird, but no one knows his name. No one knows his name. Who's that boy? His entrance was dramatic. Who's that boy? Both cool and enigmatic. Who's that boy? Who's that boy?
Robbie, is everything alright? You don't seem yourself.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Nerves about the James Prince. He's a mayoral candidate, not royalty.
Yeah, I just don't think I'm quite feeling myself. I think I'll better go.
You don't have to do that. The apartment's upstairs. Go and lie down in my room.
No, I think it's better if I go. Dr. Reed's inside. I want to go.
This is a big night for me. For you and me. Us.
Us.
Like I said in the note, which you clearly received, judged me proud of. Suit you're wearing, I thought I made my feelings very...
Yeah, about that, George. I don't think we're quite in the same place.
I see. But you took the £1,000 and went on a shopping spree.
Oh, no,
No, Robbie, you see, it's not how it works. All the gifts, the presents, the money, the suits you're wearing, the shirt on your back, it's not charity. What do you think I am?
No, George, what do you think I am?
I'll tell you what I think you are.
I'm sure I'm not interrupting anything.
Robbie, what are you doing here?
I'm sure there must be a very simple explanation. Oh, I've got to go.
You two know one another.
No, I can't do this, not now. James, there were guests to be attended to. Well, both of you. Are you coming?
Yes, of course.
Who's that boy? And what is he concealing? Who's that boy? I've got the strangest feeling. Who's that boy? Perhaps he's just a chancellor. Who's that boy? I fear I know the answer. Who's that boy? Who's that boy? Who's that boy?
Can somebody invite him? Who's that boy? Some kids are out to bite him. Who's that boy? I thought I saw a scuffle. Who's that boy? Who's causing that kerfuffle? Who's that boy? Who's that boy? Who's that
Robbie runs off into the night without thinking really where he's going. He ends up in Trafalgar Square beside one of the lion's paws.
Before you come here,
Well, you know me.
do I, Robbie? I'm not sure I do. How do you know George Bellingham?
Oh, look, James.
Please, tell me it's not what I think. Robbie, I've asked you a question. I think you owe me an explanation.
I don't owe you anything. But I am not having an affair with him, if that's what you think.
So how do you know?
He took a shine to me. I went along with it. At first it was company and I felt sorry for him. But then it just kind of developed into give me money and stuff, and now he's asking for a bit more.
Where did you think it was leading? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, well, there are things about you that I never questioned. Such as your fiancé. And there are things about me.
Which you should have told me, Robbie. I'm running for London Mayor, for God's sake.
Oh, so until tonight, I was just your uncomplicated escape from that.
Uncomplicated, Jesus! If the press got a hold of this! Oh, God. Have you any idea what this will look like?
What do you mean?
Industry tycoon pays young gay guy for company. Join the dots, Robbie. They'll make you out to be an escort. Or worse, a rent boy.
I never had sex with him.
No, you took his money. And if they link me to you, the politician cheating on his fiancée with A rent boy. So tragic, it's almost fun. I never took your money. Even though we had... No, this is all wrong. It's not like that, James. I'm your lover. I'm not a rent boy. I've fallen in love with you. That's why I love the pie. I can't be with anyone else. I don't want to be with anyone else. Oh God. Jesus Christ, what have I done? James! James! Once upon a time, there was just a little boy. And he thought the whole world was his. Wasn't very old when he came to find out that that's not how it is. They don't make glass slippers. It's no great surprise if they made glass slippers. They don't have my size. Happy ever afters always turn out wrong. No fairy godmother pops up to help things along. They don't make glass slippers pretty as they seem. Trouble is glass slippers shatter like a dream. Why don't handsome princess practice what they preach? Magical kingdoms are always just out of my reach. Once upon a time there was just a little boy, and he thought the whole world was his. He wasn't very old when he came to find out that that's not how it is. Once upon a time there was just a little boy, and he thought the whole world was his. He wasn't very old when he came to find out that that's not how it is. They don't make glass slippers. It's no great surprise if they made glass slippers. They don't have my size. Happy ever afters always turn out wrong. No fairy godmother pops up to help things along. No fairy godmother pops up to help things
At James's campaign headquarters. The events of the previous evening have thrown everything up in the air. Having seen the way that James looks at both Marilyn and Robbie, William fears an impending double-dip depression.
Well, James, just like Prince Charles, I'm all ears. You seen this? This is a list of donors, all of whom were there last night. All of whom have called this morning, asking for an explanation. Now, before I make one up, I'd like to hear the truth from you. For God's sake, say
company.
The boy!
His name is Robin.
And you know him?
I've been seeing him for 4 months.
No.
What?
Shut up,
He
William!
was hired by Bellingham. You mean he's a rent boy?
No, he's not, but he was hired by Bellingham's company. Apparently they never had sex.
What about you?
Paying for sex. Of course not. Between him and me, no money ever changed hands.
Oh! Well, that's fine then. The papers won't give a toss. Won't even be interested. I'll call the effing Pope. Have me put up for sainthood. How they pissing lawyer?
William, please.
Politician! Fiancé! Rent boy! Boom! The perfect storm! Cancel the diary! Cancel the campaign! Shit!
Marion. It sounds so weak, but I'm sorry.
James, I don't want to hear it. This is something I do not want to discuss in front of him. I'll see you at home. Pathetic. How can you go wrong with honest? How can you go wrong with simple truth? Remember, that's what people want. Since when did decency become old-fashioned, hidden by a smokescreen of cliché? He promised that he'd play it straight. Laughable, I know. Wait. Hello? No, but this is his phone. This is Marilyn Platt. He dropped it last night in something of a hurry. No, I don't know where he is. I'm sorry. No! No, I won't return his fucking phone!
Jesus Christ.
He may be the Son of God, but even he can't help you now.
William, what am I going to do now?
I'll tell you what you're going to do. First of all, you're going to go home, shower and clean up. You've not only been socialising in the gutter, you look like you've been bowling in it. Get a car to pick you up from round the back. This mess will leak in an hour and I want you seriously unavailable for comment. Agreed? Good. Secondly, start writing the best apology speech ever written and we'll just see if I can do an impersonation of the Messiah and rescue this out-of-control campaign. Now go. This is William George. You gave me your number at the event last night. You told me that Robbie is your brother, or stepbrother.
That's right.
So presumably you have an address for him.
Yeah, he works in the laundry next door.
On Old Compton Street. Right, here's what's going to happen. In a few hours, you're going to have a lot of press assembling outside your establishment. Rather keen to find more about your brother.
And what's that got to do with us?
I want you to make your brother's colourful life even more colourful, as sordid as you like. Now that shouldn't be too hard, should it?
And what's in it for us?
Trust me, people will pay a lot for your story. Now enjoy your moment in the sun. T! Get in here!
Yes, William? What was that about?
That, my dear T, was what you call an opportunity. A great, big, mincing opportunity. Get me a car.
Where are we going?
Bellingham Industries. The politics of politics. Behold the people's choice. He may be music to their ears, but I'm his master choice. The dashing politician, let everyone raise a glass. I love the public takes a bow with my hand on his arse. I got them into shape. I mold them till they fit. I plump the cushions on the seat where I prefer to sit. I pull the strings and call the shots. I run them for the road. I'm the tail that wags the dog. Yet it's the dog that gets the bone. You see, the perfect package, but too bad he had a flaw. It only takes one weakness, and the press will pick it raw. We need a strong successor. Does anyone spring to mind? The monkeys on the scrap heap watch the organ grind and grind. I got them into shape.
You knock them into shape.
I pulled them tight.
You roll them till they fit.
I plumb
ask what was it that led him to be untrue. It seems that every closet holds a skeleton or two. Now we lose our deposit if we don't find someone new. I'm thrilled to bits, the slipper fits, stand back. Oh, George, you have been a naughty little lord, haven't you? What? Industry tycoon and gay rent boy in political fundraiser. Now, only a fool will get the markets. And I'll take my chance. The Bellingham Industry shares will go down.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Your little friend, Robbie?
Rent boy, never paid for anything.
Then what did you pay for exactly? Ah, yes. Now I'm assuming you'd prefer to keep your private life out of the press.
Go on.
In an hour, this story will leak. However, it all depends on the version we'd like to tell. My version, sicko James Prince arrogantly invites fiancé and gay rent boy to the same fundraising event. Worse than that, he did so in your good offices. However, there is another version of the tale which tells the story of the chief executive of a multinational company.
Get it! How much?
I'm sorry.
How much to keep me out of it?
I'd say 100,000 should do it.
You must be mad. Get out!
It's not for me. It's for my campaign to be London mayor. Prince won't survive this. I have the credentials. I know the system. You'll find me a very loyal servant in City Hall, and we have 2 days before the nominations close.
What do I need to do?
The bank transfer. I'll do the rest.
Don't screw this up, Liam. I mean it.
George, you can trust me. Stand back!
Unaware of the events of the previous evening, apart from the fact that her best friend has lost his phone.
Are you all done? I want to close up.
Oh yeah, just about finished.
Sorry, love, we're closed.
It's Velcro, right?
Oh, God, it really is you. I didn't make the connection tonight. I thought you said...
I changed my mind. I don't know why. I suppose everybody has a morbid fascination with a car crash.
What? How did you find me?
Our campaign manager said that he worked here.
Oh, so have you brought his phone? Where is he? Is he all right?
I don't know where he is, and I don't know if he's all right. But what I do know is that he's been having an affair with my fiancé.
Look, I don't know what to say. I only found out myself a few days ago, and I told him that... Are you okay? Should I get you some water?
Velcro's a strange name.
It's Sonia, really. Everyone calls me Velcro because of my frizzy hair.
Sonia.
His phone?
He's a good man, James. Always puts everyone else first. Well, nearly always. He's worked so hard for this. We all have.
You never had an inkling he was gay?
I've known all along that James is gay, or at least bisexual. Yes, it may come as a surprise to you, but we have had a sex life. I believe they call it a mixed orientation relationship.
Really?
Back at university, it wasn't exactly a secret that James had an eye for the boys.
So if you knew he was gay, how come you got together?
It was years later. We were like best friends. He asked me to marry him, and I was as surprised as everybody else was. But his swimming career had ended and he'd moved over into politics. I just thought that it was a nice, cosy package for the voters. So I turned him down.
What changed?
It was about 6 months later. He asked me again. I had more time to think about it, and well, at 38, the clock does start ticking a bit faster, so I thought, what have I got to lose?
You poor thing.
Don't pity me. I knew what I was getting myself into. I went in it with my eyes open.
So did you think you could change him?
I needed someone, Sonia, and I guess the need became greater than the someone. We both were using each other in a way.
But what about love? Is that not important to you?
Love? I got so used to the facade that I started to believe the fairy tale myself. And then before I knew what was happening, I accidentally fell in love with him. It's pathetic, isn't it?
I fell in love with Robbie almost the moment I met him. But I knew that was never going to happen. He was out and screaming for Britain.
Robbie, strange how someone you've never met can bring your whole world crashing down.
Yeah, well, the gay thing hasn't stopped him from being my best friend. We're like brother and sister. Well, sister and sister, really. But you shouldn't compromise yourself. 38 isn't that old.
Thanks.
I mean, you're not over the hill.
If you take that hole any bigger, we're going to have to get the council out to close the road.
You know what I mean? My mum was 43 when she had me. You just got to find the right guy. Someone that's really going to make you happy, not a convenience.
You've got a wise head in those young shoulders.
Up here for thinking, down there for dancing.
And in here for hurting.
Yes, in here for hurting. But it gets better though, if you let it. The only way to free yourself, let him go. It doesn't mean you love him less. Let him go. To hold on to a fantasy will hurt you in the end.
get out of here. I tried to call you, but I...
Dropped your phone?
Robbie, this is...
Oh, no. Marilyn.
Well, this is slightly awkward, wouldn't you say?
Well, I could say I'm sorry about this whole mess, but I,
Well, are you?
What?
Sorry.
Well, yes. For both of us. I never thought it would end like this.
Well then, what did you hope for then, Robbie?
I hope that somehow he and I, that this would be different.
Well, maybe if you'd picked someone less attached.
That's exactly what I
Not
said.
helpful, Crumb. Look, you're right. But I didn't know about you, not at first. He pursued me. I was flattered. And then, you can't help who you fall in love with.
I don't blame you. And for what it's worth, I know exactly what you mean. I guess a part of me always knew that this was going to happen. I armoured myself without knowing it.
I didn't mean it hurt anyone. But I've got to get away.
Where?
Margate, Pleasureland. My aunt's it's where my mum wanted the ashes scattered.
For how long?
Oh, probably for good. I've got nothing to stay here for.
What do you mean?
Look, my stepsisters will screw me for the money I don't have. And when Les gets out of prison, it's going to take the only thing I have got. This place.
You've still got me, you twat.
After what happened last night, that story's going to be all over the papers, and I'm going to be painted as the villain, the rent boy. I'm not hanging around for that.
Well, what about me?
I'll call you, I'll think of something. Marilyn, I'm glad to have had the chance to meet you face to face. Really, I am. I only wish I wasn't like this.
I appreciate that.
So you'll call me,
I
right?
said I will call you.
You might be needing this.
Thank you. I love you, Crow. So much.
Not what I expected at all.
They're not all mixing about, screaming about equality, you know. I can't believe it. He's lost everything. Why couldn't she have written a bloody will? I mean, I know she had dementia, but that's mental.
Who?
His mum. She got Alzheimer's and died, and Les and his stepsister are getting everything. She wouldn't have wanted that.
Look, I don't mean to intrude, but in my experience, I know the first thing people do when they find out they have a terminal illness is that they write a will.
Really? Well, they told Robbie she didn't.
Who did?
I don't know. His stepdad's solicitor or someone?
I wonder where they looked. It's really easy to track these things.
Really?
Here. Take my card and call me if you wish to pursue it. Are you okay?
I will be.
I know you will be. Thank you, Sonia.
For what?
For being kind.
I didn't do anything.
You did a lot. Goodbye.
Hoping for the humdrum, is that aiming high? Others seem to find it, tell me why can't I?
James is sat in William's office as he flicks through tomorrow's headlines. Prince puts up the rent.
The Mirror.
The Prince and the Posse.
The Sun. Quite low brow, that, don't you think?
Oh, and yes, Prince is a queen.
The Daily Sport. That's offensive even by their standards.
I get the feeling you're enjoying this. I didn't waste time.
Well, your little boyfriend didn't exactly waste time on telling the world everything he knew.
I told you, I didn't know. He didn't tell me.
And what about you? You've kept some things from me which I think would have been helpful to know. Unfair! I can control the image, James. I can't control the man.
So what now?
Well, I know when the horse I'm flogging is a dead one, and this is over for you. You can't come back from it, and if you think you can, you'll have to do it without my help.
To the point as always, William.
Your complicated little twist has seen the majority of your campaign funding vanish. Puff, if you'll pardon the pun. Lord Bellingham put an end to the finances straight away. He has intimated that he would be prepared to back another candidate.
Who?
Well, he's asked me if
Oh, spare me. In fact, spare London. You haven't a public-spirited bone in your whole body.
Well, if you don't like me, James, you can always vote for the other guy.
This has got to be a joke. You're kidding.
No joke, James, I'm serious. And I read the speech you prepared. No offence, it's a C-. I think my version will play out better. You could just slink off into the night. But I wouldn't recommend it. Have a think about it.
Hello? Robbie, it's James. Where are you?
I'm going away.
Look, you've just got to tell me, why would you speak to the press, Robbie?
What? Right, that question speaks volumes. Goodbye, James.
Don't hang up. Shit.
William told me you'd been here.
Thinks it's all over.
Campaign, or us.
Campaign. But let's talk about us.
James, I just want to ask you one thing. What changed?
Nothing changed. I thought it could. I thought it could.
Nothing's black and white. This is just one fight. You can't win on a vote. Love will conquer all. When you fall, you fall. There is no antidote. I thought I could change.
We both did. We both wanted to believe it. It wasn't just you. Remember when you popped the question? New Year's Eve.
What a mess.
Remember then I called you crazy. So naive.
Then you said yes, but when you're young,
Relatively young, you think the dream will last until you finally wake up.
I love you still.
I know you do. But you'll never love me completely, and I don't want to fight a battle that I can't win.
Marilyn, I want you to be a part of my life.
I want all of you, not just a part.
I'm scared that something very final.
It is, James.
So let's do. What now?
Honesty. With yourself. But more importantly, with the voters. You can never go wrong with honest. Remember?
At William's direction, the press are now camped out in Soho across the street from Glamour. Clodagh and Dana are rather enjoying the attention.
Over here, darling! The camera, love. Where's Robbie? He's not here. Yeah, let's get Shelby a little brother. How's Robbie? You to know about him. Now, what do you think of these puppies? Oh, it's lovely. Now, what are you doing? Smashing.
You want a bit of girl on girl?
I think our talent's finally been recognised.
Oh, what?
Famously on stage. I don't recall his name. Everyone's entitled to their 15 minutes of fame. Well, this looks like our moment. Let the tabloids hue and cry. We've got our 15 minutes. Now let's bleed until they're dry. We want our 15 minutes. We've earned our 15 minutes. Bring on our 15 minutes of fame. Beware the clock is ticking. We're ready for the picking. At last the march is sticking to
Ladies and gentlemen, today I am withdrawing from the race to become London's next mayor. I have not acted in a way which would meet the high demands of public office. Indeed, I have betrayed.
Go on, James. Go on.
You know, it's funny. I didn't even write this resignation speech. Someone else decided what the acceptable wording for the media would be. It's been that way the whole campaign. Ultimately, all the voters get is an image, not me. Not a real person, just a media-tested image. When I was a swimmer, it was simple. Me and the water. Train hard, do your best to win. I liked the simplicity. When I entered politics, I thought, work hard, be yourself, be honest, and those that like you will vote for you. And if you're lucky, that may even be a majority. Naive. Extremely naive. I miss the water. I miss the simplicity. The political process won't allow for that. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow the papers will announce that I had an affair with another man, though it is not as they claim it to be. Then again, it never is it? Personally, I don't understand why anybody would be remotely interested in my private life. However, before I leave, I must publicly do one thing. And that is to say thank you to the one person who has stood by me and even today puts their feelings before mine. Marilyn, my apology seems futile, but necessary and heartfelt. Without you. Without you. Without you. Look, I hope London finds a mayor worthy of what I believe to be the greatest city in the world. Thank you. That was me, William. I didn't expect you to recognise it or even like it, but there it was.
Pathetic.
What's pathetic? As the puppet master finally lost his strings. Well, you can always shove your hand up your own arse.
You're a loser, James. You always won.
Funny! For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm winning.
James, no matter how sorry you are, it doesn't change us.
So what now?
Don't stay shut away with all those nights that close. Open doors to what may be in extent. That's the light that guides us through the change of scene. Those in between sweet breath.
I'm going to get away for a while. The press will be all over me, and they've only heard Robbie's side of the story.
Not Robbie's, I suspect William's side of the story.
No, but Robbie said.
He's doing exactly what you're doing. He's avoiding the press. He hasn't spoken yet. He's catching the next train from London Bridge.
restless thoughts, happy too, no doubt. Am I too ambitious? Am I out of touch?
I don't think so.
It's true.
James spotted the live news screen across the station platform with splashing of a breaking news story. William Joy forced to stand down after Assistant Sasha Larkin alleges sexual harassment in the workplace.
Good on you, Sasha. About time too. Well, we'll see you in a bit. And this is all blown over.
Talking of blowing over, have you told him?
Tell me what?
Where he's scattered the ashes.
Margate, Hazelland, there is a favourite place. What's wrong with that?
Yes, but not until the bloody log moves.
Hoping for the humdrum, is that aiming high? Others seem to find it. Tell me why can't I?
Sorry, no, it was me.
Stupid question. Do you know anything about goldfish? Actually, one that's at a fun fair throwing ping pong balls and jam jars.
No, sorry. Just imagine keeping a goldfish